I think my slide is going to just run itself, so it's a lot of pictures. There's not so much info in words along the way, and when it finishes, it just starts all over. And I'm going to read from my paper, so please enjoy the show. And hello, my name is Jacob. I'm head of education at Inuili Food College Greenland in Tórshavn. I've taken my team of 2 students, Mette and Abutjak, they're over there. They study to become chefs with specialization in gastronomy and nutrition. And their teacher, Elizabeth, who is also over there, who teaches in the craft of gastronomy, from product knowledge to practical lectures in the kitchen. And thank you, NAMMCO, for the invitation to Inuili, which we appreciate very much. Thank you to all the inspiring talks during the day. And we hope to see you again, and that this conference will create good connections for future collaborations where possible. And you should be more than welcome to go to Tórshavn and visit Inuili and the beautiful sights in the nature there. Anytime you have the time, we will welcome you. Inuili is Food College Greenland is Greenland's school for culinary education. Our school is located in what is also called Greenland's larder, spisekammer in Danish, between fjords and mountains in Tórshavn, South Greenland. The nature is rich in game from sea to sky and rich in many varieties of edible plants, such as berries, mushroom, and leafy greens, and we greatly enjoy everything of that, especially in our education programs. We work in the culinary fields with gastronomy, nutrition and diet, service and hospitality, food, culture and business planning, from target group and product selection to development of finished products in foods. And thereby we educate Greenland's culinary chefs, waiters, nutritionists, bakers, butchers and hotel receptionists. Our culinary education programs are generally based on classic gastronomy and knowledge of food products from raw to prepared. The goals are for our students to gain competences in gastronomy, to be able to work in a professional position at the highest level in the food industry possible. As a Greenlandic education, it's also the goal that our students educate to become ambassadors and experts in the use of local products, in example, marine mammals. In order for our students to achieve these competences, we use local products as teaching materials as much as possible, in such a way that our students experience to the greatest extent that their learning process and professionalism into gastronomy has a closeness to their local environment, culture, and life. Local products are not always easy to come by, as you saw in Ungar tell in the video earlier. We live in a country where food culture is largely based on wild nature and hunted products. Greenland is also a country that is influenced by harsh nature. We usually say that nature decides where we go. And bad weather for long periods has a big impact on the possible hunt for marine mammals in Greenland. To get hold of the best nature products demands that you must have strong relationships with your local dealers, the hunters. We cooperate with a large number of hunters in mutual trust, so that we can negotiate the best prices and conditions for deliveries for both parts. This essentially will also lead to a good learning process for the students, who often participate in the purchase, which we consider as a training in a professional skill that the students can use in their future professional positions. To gain knowledge about marine mammals, we study the species and how we can use them. We study and learn about how they have traditionally been prepared and presented. We test and serve, and thereby our students learn hands-on from scratch how to cook marine mammals. We then reflect on the results and initiate creative processes that can lead to innovative ways of preparing and serving the new dishes. This simple process leads to learning about marine mammals and in general about cooking. And at that same time, it's an important learning experience for the students about food culture and how culture is preserved and developed so it suits the present. Then we can upscale the acquired knowledge and put it into project work, where the students' own thoughts and ideas are put in play in collaboration with other students' thoughts and ideas. The results are in many cases exceptionally tasty and beautiful products and experiences that give perspectives on how food culture in Greenland can develop, and how simple working methods like this can create a sustainable food culture based on tradition and innovation, and not least on traditional foods such as seal and whale. Yeah, two sides. So it's important for me to say that we don't consider ourselves oracles who have all answers. Actually, we make an effort in finding experts in our community and elsewhere when we study the foods and products that we like to dig into. Therefore, we make use of interdisciplinary collaborations and partners as much as possible. In addition to the hunters, it includes citizens who have knowledge of cutting up seals with ulu, which is traditional knife of cutting, in example a seal. Artists who can create art from the country's legends and myths, in which the food culture plays a big part. We collaborate with local museums on other cultural understanding, the city's youth administration, Home for the Elders, the primary school, innovation funds and scientists, as well as the private sector. Always in the effort to teach our students as much as possible about knowledge and use of foods and about food culture. We see lots of possibilities in marine mammals as a product that has many uses in future Nordic and Arctic cooking. We see it as a sustainable food that can be used traditionally and in new ways in the modern kitchen. We hope that our work will contribute to promoting the marine mammals as a healthy and sustainable food resource. And we want to contribute with relevant knowledge about the professional use of marine mammals, and by that put even more focus on the Nordic cuisine and the Nordic Arctic cultures. Especially in this present time, where there is a need for something other than mainstream and factory-produced foods. We propose that we, who are present here today, join together in a collaboration across the various fields of knowledge and form working groups to promote marine mammals as a food for the future. We would like to contribute with our knowledge about handling marine mammals so that we can ensure good use and stable supplies of food based on marine mammals. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.